AskReddit by Agreeable Oven 4933. How would your company react to you taking a mental health sick day? Okay, hope you feel better. Edit. I should note that in my company, it reflects badly on managers if their reports end the year with more than a couple of days of unused PTO. We can carry more, but they really want us to use it. If they don't respond like this, time to start finding another job. I don't have to give a reason for being out. I just put the time in and give my colleagues a heads up. This is exactly what I was thinking. All I say is I'm out. No need to explain why beyond that. It's your time, use it. If you're in the service industry, especially retail, it's still 1986. They'll threaten you with your job for calling out for a non-physical illness. Sometimes even if it is a physical illness. I would just call it a sick day. No reason to paint a target on my back by calling attention to mental health. Yes, this is the way. I call out sometimes for a chronic pain condition, which is not technically inaccurate as depression does cause chronic pain. I lost my first job out of uni for being too candid about having depression. It is still highly stigmatized and many employers won't view it as a legitimate reason to take a sick day. Overall, I'm a good employee and I get my work done, which is the important thing. My current employer hasn't indicated any issue with my attendance, and I think they place more emphasis on productivity compared to presenteeism, which is how it should be. They wouldn't even flinch. People call in sick all the time. A mental health day wouldn't even register. They'll probably just assume I'm hungover like usual. They literally won't even know I write my own schedule. Username checks out. When my GF and I broke up, I told my boss about it and said I wouldn't be able to come in the next day. He said he understood and has been through it before and gave me 2 days off. He's a great boss. I'm taking one this week. Boss, take more if you need it. I love my job. Deleted. Why tell them it's mental health? I'm not feeling well today. I won't be in today. I'm not going to share any more of my health information with my employer than absolutely necessary. They don't need to know if I'm out for a day because of my overwhelming anxiety and dread or because I have a fever. I talk about that stuff with my doctor and not my manager, who will try to tell me about some essential oil I can rub on my backside with a cut potato to cure my migraine. Probably laugh. I'm taking a sick day. Okay, you only have 74 more before we need a doctor's note. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow. Take care. Step 1. Request a PTO day. Step 2. Approved. Step 3. Take PTO day. In most states, if you take a sick day, it is illegal for them to ask you why you are taking it because of HIPAA. I am taking the afternoon off for that reason. I've only had to once. I got bitched out despite working an extra hour and 20 minutes with the number 2 in the company coming, and then came home to a bad situation. The boss said, "You called in because I yelled at you." I responded, "No, I called in because you yelled at the guy who gave you an extra hour plus." My boss encourages them, preemptively schedules them for the office, and never questions when I request PTO. They would deny it, which is part of why I quit. Most of the time it's, "Okay, hope you feel better." Sometimes it's, "Okay, is someone else leading your meetings or what?" Occasionally it's, "That's fine. Will we still be on track for your deliverables or?" In my country, you are legally not required to tell your company why you're not coming in that day. So I would just call in sick and they'd have to accept. Officially they are not allowed to ask questions either, just about when you're expecting to be back. I would say I'm not feeling well today and take the day. I'm in a job where people rely on me with appointments and schedules, so I don't take those days lightly, but if I can't be there for myself, it is challenging for me to be there for others. I think my supervisor would be more annoyed about me trying to explain to him why I was taking the day off than just taking it. But I have one of those desk jobs where my absence doesn't affect anyone else much as long as I still meet my own deadlines. They would say fine. See you another day. We have personal days in our CBA. My boss doesn't believe in depression and says if you work hard enough you're too busy to have mental health issues. So, not good lol. Best to just say you're throwing up or something. Our organization has org-wide training related to managing mental and physical well-being, and we fully recognize mental health as an important component to a person's overall health. I manage an InfoSec department, and I regularly do a pulse check with each member to see if there is anything I, or the org, can do to help them. I have had significant health issues related to a highly stressful job in the past, so my personal experiences so help me recognize signs of stress and burnout. There are days we all wake up and just don't want to work. That is perfectly acceptable and I don't ever need a reason for a sick day. It's my job to make sure the team service levels are adjusted and the org expectations are managed if we are short some staff. I am lucky that my team members are awesome and they just naturally adjust priorities and coverage if needed. They encourage it.